do, baby? Wild Wednesday. All right, we back. Week 3 recap football. Week 4 recap college football. We got some breaking basketball news we're gonna get to in a second. What else? We got some rumors. We got some lists we got to go through, because if my phone don't stop fucking ringing about these goddamn lists and how the Steelers not on here or Lamar not here and the Ravens this and the Cowboys should be here, listen, leave me the fuck alone. Leave me the fuck alone. All right, so introducing the crew. The crew down the bottom, off the top sports. You got Mr. B, Mr. J, Mr. B, Mr. J, get it? Off the top sports in the building. You got our college football expert, Mr. Kilo.
What's up, bro?
Yo, that shit, come on, yo. You gotta come with a new line, yo. We've been doing this too long. You gotta come up with something new, yo.
It's gonna be known. What's up, world? It's gonna be known. No need to be creative on that part.
No need to be creative. All right, Dennis not joining us today.
That's good. That's a blessing. I do not feel like hearing his shit, yo.
Sir, chill with my man, yo. Chill with my man. All right, where we starting at? Oh, you know what? I got somewhere we can start. I got a fucking question. I don't understand what the fucking problem is, and I need somebody to help me understand what the fucking problem is, right? And nobody better than B, the analyst himself. Nobody better than B, the analyst himself, goddamn self. All right, so everybody across the world has been complaining about the quarterback sneak play the Eagles keep doing and shit, right? They keep complaining about this. It's a play in football. You got to stop that shit. I don't understand what we're complaining about. Why we want the league to ban the play. Fuck, we keep banning everything for. You got to stop it. Like, got to be more aggressive than they are. Correct? That's about it, right? Cut them motherfuckers down. Don't let them push you out the fucking way. You be a man to stand the fuck up. Then I see some posters like should they limit him till you only being able to run that once or twice a game. What the fuck is this? Was this Madden now? We limited how many play calls we. What are we doing here? Like, what is. Yes, sir. We see this as offsides, but at the end of the day, like, what is the real issue? The real issue is that you can't fucking stop it.
I mean, it seems like an unstoppable play. Kudos to the Eagles for being able to line up and execute it every time they get that to one. If you don't want them running this play, then don't give them that many 3rd and 1 or 2nd and 1 or goal line situations. Period. I don't have no problem with it, man. If they get down there, you know what they're going to do. It is what it is. You got to find a way to stop it. I don't know how you're going to stop it, but you got to find a way to stop it. Nobody has come really close yet to being able to stop it. So it is what it is.
Fucking tired. But it ain't that hard to stop, right? Right, Jim?
I was muted all that time. We've seen plays like this before. I think the part they're complaining about is the guys that's behind them assisting them. You know,
but you already said you can't push them, so they stop pushing them now.
Nah, I know they be pushing.
They be standing behind them. They don't literally push them in because you can't.
They be pushing them. You could, and that's what they be doing. That's exactly what they do. But it's cool.
So
it's cool when they do it.
Sherman said, hold on, let me find it. Shit, now I gotta find it again.
You know it's a copycat lead, so you know other teams will start doing that too, I'm sure.
They ain't get there yet.
No, normally this one of them Troy Polamalu stops, jumping over the line.
So Sherman said, my problem with the tush push is what they call it in the NFL is literally banned defensive players from pushing other players into the offensive formations on field goal and point athletes because it was a health and safety issue. But now it's okay because it benefits the offense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think the league gonna do
I've been
something.
saying it's easy to stop. I haven't seen anybody stop it yet. So
I think the league gonna do something about it. You know,
Because they
when a
complain
lot of
about it
people,
too much, or
yeah,
because you really need to do something about it.
probably because they
nah,
complain. They complaining. You
it's
know
a
when they once they
non-story, bro. I don't
yeah.
know what they wilding right now with that. It's not even an illegal play. I can understand if it was like illegal or something, but it's weird.
Illegal formation is like is it this? Nah, it's not
I don't
illegal.
think so. It's they
It's like
almost
you
lined up like a victory
taking in
formation.
me a victory formation. That's what I was trying to say. A victory formation.
And then they added the fake shit in there too. They tried to pull that shit.
Yeah. What happened on that? It was offsides or something. They threw a flag on there real quick on it.
Brought that shit the fuck back.
Yeah, they try to fake it and throw it behind it.
Shit outrageous.
And Troy Aikman was like, they should have saved that for another day.
All right. What was the best game from the weekend? NFL game. All right. So let's go.
I was just about to say college.
Vikings in San Diego. Why I keep saying San Diego?
Whoa, Chargers. Yeah,
Chargers.
Los Angeles.
That was pretty good.
Trying to see any competitive. The Dolphins.
They troll. I mean, the Ravens and Colts came down to the wire.
Sorry. We ain't here to talk about that shit.
Yo, man, it's all good. It happens, bro.
Talking about Jets and Patriots.
But shit.
You like defense? That was your game.
Packers game was good too.
Yeah.
Packers and Saints was good too.
It was good the second half. I don't know about the first half.
I mean, it was a tale of two halves. It was dominated in the first half by the Saints, and then the Packers came back and dominated the second half. Got to play 60 minutes, my friend.
You definitely got to play the whole goddamn shit. That is 100% true. What about you, Kilo?
The Saints and the Packers.
Saints and the Packers.
I don't know. To me, it's just the whole, the whole Jordan Love hate made it interesting. Jordan out there balling right now.
So Jordan is if you was making a top 10 quarterback list, would Jordan Love be on your list?
Now let's not get carried away here, sir. We just only talking about this one game, bro. We ain't talked that whole season. If you want to say impression, what quarterbacks made an impression, he'll be in my top 5, top 10.
Tell him, June. This a week-to-week list, June.
Week to week.
Week list. Every week, this motherfucker can go up, down, or sideways. Shit. According to what the hell is going on. I wanted to talk about the Dolphins game before Derek got in here. Oh shit! I never even said him a damn cold. What the fuck? Before he got in here, you know what I mean? Because he was real.
You're not gonna save him from this ass whooping.
Listen,
He already got one over the weekend.
See, he was on that Monday. He
he was on the show Monday.
Man,
he was on the Monday quarterback Monday. He can't.
Yeah, but man, the pie is best. That pie. That pie warm.
Yo, the memes and shit they've been making for that, man. Oh,
but B, you got a green screen?
Huh?
You got a green screen? That's shit look clear.
Sir.
Nah. It's my new crib. Just
All right, so
but yo, when they talk about go ahead, B. I was about to say something. When they was talking about things that like should never happen in the NFL, this is one of those cases. Like 70 points in the NFL game, losing by 50 in a league that's ultra competitive, man. Any given Sunday where anybody can win. 70 points is just lack of effort, and is basically is poetic karma, if you will. You know, Sean Payton talked a lot of junk about Nathaniel Hackett's coaching last year, and it was bad. We don't disagree. But, you know, publicly calling him out and all of that stuff is kind of come back to kick him in the butt because no matter how bad they were last year, they did not lose by 50, and nobody put up a 70-piece wing, 70-piece wing platter, you know what I mean, for a Super Bowl party on his head. So, you know, you got to be careful what you open your mouth and say sometime, man.
Facts.
How do you bounce back from that, L? That is tough.
I have no idea.
We're going to beat the shit out the Bears.
We got the Bears this week.
Get out the Bears.
I don't know. I don't know that, yo. I really don't know. I don't know. Aren't they in Chicago?
Yeah, I think so.
So did you see my Ohio State post? Well, I put it in a group. I ain't post following up.
So do you think
just the history of how Ohio State quarterbacks in the league?
Oh yeah, I saw that shit since 2000.
That extra 3 points and went for the NFL record.
It cost.
I mean, hey, listen. If you that close to a record, might as well go grab it. You know what I mean? Might as well go grab it.
You never know when you're gonna be there again, huh?
If ever, you know what I'm saying? You know that they said that was something that hadn't happened since 1966, and you know, so we talking about a 57-year history, man. So I mean, you know,
I fit this question up, and motherfucker was like, "There's only 3 more points. You might as well. Shit, you already beat them by 50, 53."
Listen, this was no. The NFL should not make a forfeit rule. These are professional athletes who get paychecks on Tuesdays. And they have to come out and play better. This is not.
Sam, so who sits to access Facebook use? Who's this?
That's the other Derek.
Tell Derek, it's Denver. Obviously, Denver, college football we expect that. College football we expect shit like that. But Denver, this is a professional football team. No, and this is one of those highly anticipated, talked about defenses. No,
they have me fooled. And the personnel is there. I don't know. There's something going on.
I think he lost the locker room. Listen, real shit.
Yo, how do you lose the locker room 3 weeks in?
Because you came in saying, I'm this shit. Y'all gonna do what I do.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing turning over to. Ain't nothing turning over. None of that shit.
He came in some militant shit. He definitely
and you know, thank everybody with that shit. So he definitely came in dragging nuts.
Big dog on campus and shit.
So you think they like we just got it? We'll figure out a way to get him out of here. We won't even compete.
Shout out to Jeff.
Yeah, right? that's a wild one. B, if that is true.
Shout out to Jeff because Jeff been having me understanding and reading dirt for shit. I was on that betting site and I happened to click which coach going to be fired first, and I was looking at the odds. Bet $5 on the motherfucker, get 400.
Nah, yo, it's gonna be Josh. I'm sorry, it's gonna be Josh McDaniels, bro.
Shit,
fucking trash, man.
Walmart ain't with that shit. You ain't gonna have Walmart out here looking bad and shit. What? Oh, nah.
Sean just got paid, bro. They ain't about to sit up there and pull a plug like that. Josh McDaniels is on that hot seat.
We'll see.
What else you got, Sam?
I'm sorry, one of my kids didn't get home, so I was trying to figure out. What I want to go to? Where are we gonna go at next? Oh, let's go to the breaking news. Fuck it, right? Breaking news. Swing back around to the other shit.
I suppose.
Did you talk about Jay Cargill going to WWE?
What? No, I was talking about
No, I know. I've been an asshole.
Jimmy Butler said them motherfuckers out here tampering.
How that's tampering though?
I don't know.
I think he was. I think Jimmy was trolling there, man. I don't think.
No, because Jimmy came out and said the same shit. I said Jimmy. Tyler Hero came out and said the same shit.
Well, didn't they years ago block the Chris Paul to the Lakers trade, some shit like that?
Yeah,
That was David Stern.
that was it. Yeah.
Rest in peace. But this guy, Adam Silver, welcomes all of this goofy shit. So you won't see any vetoing of this trade.
But I hear talks. I like the trade both for both. Well, it's three teams.
Drew Holiday won't be there long.
Why though?
The 76ers just trying to get him. They said
it's a couple teams trying to get him. He's out of there. He's not staying.
Why?
Sometimes players get traded. Like we knew when Westbrook got traded to, I forgot the team he got traded to, Utah or somebody like that. We knew he wasn't staying there. They was going to buy him out and he was going to end up somewhere else. This is that same situation.
I think he'll be a good fit,
players don't want to play in Portland, bro. It's not a winning culture there.
DeAndre Ayton there. They got the young boy that drafted, Scoot Anderson.
Please don't get me started on DeAndre Ayton, bro. Seriously. Seriously, I couldn't be more. I don't feel like the Suns got enough in return, but I couldn't be more happy that DeAndre Ayton is gone. Nurkic and the dirtiest player that I've seen in my generation, Grayson Allen. I don't care, too much for those particular pieces. Hopefully they're complementary to what they already have over there in Phoenix. Maybe they can add another player or something like that. But I think the Blazers, they didn't get any better to me with this because we know Drew Holiday isn't staying. And then you get one player. This is my thing. This is what I don't understand. I don't understand how Milwaukee was able to pull this off without any of the other teams asking for Chris Middleton. Like, what? I get what Drew Holiday is, but how do you, construct this trade without saying, hey, I don't give a damn what y'all give us. Chris Middleton better be one of those names that we get. Like, it's just weird to me. And I just feel like I don't know who initiated this, to get into. I'm sure that I don't know, maybe the Blazers, started talking to Milwaukee. But if the Blazers did the negotiating, they did a terrible job again. And this is their history. This is just like them freaking drafting Sam Bowie over Jordan. It's just they don't make the right decisions when it comes to the front office with Durant. Right? They just don't make the right decisions, man. So. Good for the Bucks, good for the Suns. Not so much for me as far as the Blazers are concerned.
They'll definitely put the Bucks right there with the team. Definitely.
So
if he the championship of the Bucks,
is that what Jimmy was talking about? About they didn't give up enough, so could it be centered around that?
Maybe so, but I don't know if it's championship or bust yet, man. I'm gonna tell you this. You gave up your best and arguably the best perimeter defensive player in the league in Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
I love Lillard. I guess you traded defense for 60. I get it. And it's their games as far as him and Giannis do complement each other. But and then you still do have Chris Middleton who can stretch the court as well. But I have to look at this roster again because defensively, I don't know if they will be the same. Defensively,
I definitely brought that up in one of my on my Facebook posts, and I'm like, yo, you want to need some defenders in the East, man.
Yeah, because you got Giannis who does stuff in the inside, and then Drew was the guy that did the stuff on the outside. Now you lose Drew. Who's going to step up and be that defender? No, no offense. Like, we know Lillard is great. He's a top 75 all time, whatever. But he's offense instantly. Yeah. I never really noticed him as a defensive guy. So
when the Bucks made their championship run a couple of years ago, a lot of people said Drew Holiday turned that whole finals around with his defense on Chris Paul. You definitely could say that. And now, trading them away. Then, when you look at this trade, you get a first round 2009 first round picks.
2029.
2029. Like, damn, that's like 5 years from now. The hell? 5, 6 years?
I never understood that.
You
You gonna give up a 2026 6th-round pick? Like that's basically saying fuck you.
Yeah. The Blazers don't know how to build. That's my conclusion. So I'm sticking to that.
Maybe one of the owners' cousins may come out of some shit.
Saying that the Bucks won't have a 1st-round pick until 2029, so that's probably why.
But
shit.
B
does
say,
it matter at this point?
Yeah, like B said, Drew Holiday might not stay there. We might see another trade. You know, James Harden not happy in Philly right now. So, and that's the talk that I'm hearing. Drew Holiday might be going to the Sixers in a trade. So we might see another three-way team trade before the season starts, involving the Blazers and 76ers.
This is just the beginning.
Yep.
That shit crazy. That shit is outrageous.
Right, Drew Holiday played for the 76ers, right? That's what he started with, right?
Yeah, at one point, I believe.
Yeah.
Early on.
Early in career, yeah.
Shit outrageous. Outrageous. All right, so that first picture don't matter now, right?
Yo, it's crazy because I was gonna start June Court with Dame Lillard. I sent this early. I sent everything to BJ. Yesterday?
Last night.
Yeah, I sent that photo to you yesterday, and it was talks that he might go to Toronto.
Mm-hmm.
And then for this news, it dropped what? This dropped around like 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm about to leave out the fucking door and shit.
Yeah, and for this Woj bomb, the drop, I'm like, whoa, I didn't see this one coming because all we was hearing all off season was Miami.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Yeah, that
they
was
talking about that. Wade and Shannon were talking about that on his podcast. He shouldn't have been so direct about
where he wanted to go, because teams don't like to make it seem like you controlled it. You know what I mean? Or you told the owners what to do. So
do y'all think this is gonna work though?
Or maybe he called them a bluff. Maybe he did that so he could get with Giannis. I don't know. We don't know.
Do you think their chemistry gonna be there?
I don't think it's that
it
hard.
Should be fine.
Yeah. Yeah, he don't dominate the ball like that.
Saying this ain't gonna be no Westbrook and KD shit, right?
It's better for Giannis. It's spacing now. Better spacing.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday was not
I'm trying to figure out that analogy though.
What?
He said no Westbrook and KD shit. Like that was poetry in motion. I don't know what you talking about. It wasn't. Both of them was averaging 30. Yeah, I mean you gonna have your moments, but they had clashing, but it was nothing
too much
productivity wise about it that was negative.
Okay.
Just they couldn't get over the hump. That was that.
So what about the Suns?
They got
what about them? They just added some more pieces, I guess.
Yeah, depth to the
depth pieces, because that's what they were missing last year. A lot of people felt like they were missing depth. They were top heavy, so you try to add some pieces to the bench. Yeah, they're very top heavy, right? And that's a nice starting lineup. But it's like after that, what do you have? And to make these deep playoff runs and things like that, when the series gets tight and you seeing the same team every other night, and now you got to go through the whole, chess match of it all. You got to have some other players coming off your bench. You have to have that, somebody that could be that spark. So I don't know if they're done. I don't even really know who they got on their bench right now. I mean, I know right now it's Grayson Allen. And Bobo. Okay, Grayson Allen, Bobo. Yeah. I guess they're gonna need some. They're gonna need another big though.
Piece to that. Yeah, Nasir Little. Gonna be
he's Carolina boy. I like
Carolina guy.
I mean, he Carolina guy. He's been very, 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 very average since coming into the league. So we'll see. See.
All right. That's cool.
And they gonna need Nurkic after what Jokic did to them in that series. They definitely gonna need that size in the middle to compete with Jokic, Nikola Jokic.
I thought Bradley Beal trade didn't go through.
Not following the NBA. I don't know who Facebook user, but that trade definitely went through.
That's dark.
PP3 trade.
Yeah.
Oh, so we in June's court. Okay. So
Yes.
last night they announced New York Liberty forward Breonna Stewart as the MVP of the league. It's the first time in history that a New York Liberty player won the MVP award, and this is the second time a player won it for won it for two different franchises. She did win the MVP a couple of years ago with the Seattle Storms. So kudos to Breonna Stewart.
So what was her stat line like?
I think she averaged like 24 this season, 24 points this season, and like 10. She was averaging nearly a double. Definitely averaging a double this year.
23, 9 boards, and 4 assists.
Right there. Mm-hmm. So, she definitely had a good season this year. New York finally had something to cheer. Hey, this is the closest thing we're gonna get to a championship around this month. They was talking about it on the radio the other day. I'm like, it is the New York Liberty gonna be the closest thing we get to a championship, man. And last night they did when they win game 2 because they did lose game 1 to the Connecticut Suns. I sent you the picture, right? I got it. I can control it, right?
Yeah.
Hold on. Yeah.
Come on, sir.
All right, you got it in order. I had to make sure. 84-77 over the Connecticut Suns. Laney led them in scoring, man. There were 20 points in that game. She knocked down a lot of 3-point shots to get them over the hump, over the Connecticut Suns, and they move on to game 3 at the Mohegan Sun, and face the Connecticut Suns the best of 5 series. So it's going to definitely be an interesting one. Come Friday night in Connecticut and CT. Angel Wilson had a big game last night. She was pissed off that she didn't win the MVP award this year. She wanted to go back to back to back. She felt like this was her best year in her career, and she ended up in 3rd place in the voting. So Alyssa Thomas, who played for the Connecticut Suns, came in second place. So she definitely put on last night, man, leading her team to a win over the Dallas Wings, 91-84. She definitely had a big game. So congratulations to the Aces. They take a 2-0 lead, heading to Friday game in Dallas against the Wings. That game will be on Friday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern. So she won it last year. She wanted to go back to back to back. It's the competitiveness in her, man. So, and she was pissed off, man. She played like it last night too. Definitely played like it last night. So
she's so tough.
Yeah, she is. She definitely is.
Derek, what's up, Jordy? What's up, Derek? Derek! Motherfuckers been looking for your ass, Derek.
Man, she's the first player in WNBA history, playoff history, that averaged 30 points, 10 rebounds, and 3 blocks, and in 3 games.
Maybe saying that him and her the same height then.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's amazing numbers. Definitely amazing numbers, man. And they are definitely the favorites to win it again. What's next? All right, back to the bracket. I got 5 on it. Bracket, 30-man bracket. Best.
I got 5 on it.
The best starting 5 all time franchise of all times. So we left off last week with the 5 and 12 matchup. We had the Raptors
get my mic.
Moving on to the next round over the Hawks, and we had the Dallas Mavericks moving on to the next round. So this week we on 4 and 13. The 4 and 13 matchup. We got the Knicks and the Cavs. and the Clippers and the Timberwolves. These are two interesting matchups. So, all right. So
you got a matchup ready?
Yeah, we got it ready. Let's go.
Go put it in the hamper.
No, this ain't the one I came for. This ain't
Camera's
what I
not
came
on.
Playoff P. Playoff P.
So you got the Clippers. You got CP3.
This is a good matchup, Drew. I think
great matchup.
It's a good matchup. It's a real.
Hold on. You ain't even say hi. Hey y'all, what's up?
He really did speak though. He did speak though.
Listen, I'm here. Wednesday nights is Bible study first, family first, and then the job, man. Listen, be there to tell them when we got families, we got to take care of them. We got, this is second. But anyway,
now you want to care about family when y'all down and out. No, I'm not with you, Derek.
Yo, but no, this is a good matchup.
Let's focus on the top.
This is good. This is a good matchup. I think if I was to pick, if this was the 90s, I would go with the Timberwolves because the Clippers they have a franchise. Their franchise was losing before Chris Paul and them came over. But now that they actually got actual talent, I'm going with the Clippers. Even back when they had Elton Brand and Darius Miles and them, they were okay. I think did they beat no, Melo beat them, right? If I'm not mistaken, Melo beat them and
they finally made it.
Yeah, Melo beat them. Yeah, but if this the 90s, okay, I don't know what that means, but all right.
Me neither.
Yeah, I'm not a Cowboy fan.
They clearly don't watch this show. They clearly don't know this show.
Right.
Oh, they.
All right. Whatever. But I think with this matchup, if it's the 90s, I'm going with the Timberwolves because Kevin Garnett's going to be a hard matchup for Blake. And Kevin Garnett can give you 20, 25 points. Huh?
KG gonna be a hard matchup for anybody up there.
That's correct.
What?
No,
Kawhi can guard. Listen.
That's the best power forward in basketball.
Kawhi, he is the best power forward. He's the second best power forward. I'm sorry. Kawhi can guard KG. Kawhi can guard KG. We not gonna go into those fantasy land today. Kawhi can guard KG.
I don't watch basketball and I don't believe that shit.
No.
What? Kawhi can't guard KG. Whoa.
I heard about. I'm going by history. I heard about KG busting everybody one-on-one on a USA on the USA team.
Cannot do nothing with that man one-on-one.
What KG has to go and guard him too.
Yeah, I mean he got the size advantage. So
he got 4 inches. He was like 6'7", 6'8". He's 6'11", and Kawhi can stay in front of him. Kawhi is just as good as Scottie Pippen, and he scores more.
Whoa!
So yeah, he does. Yeah, whoa.
You talking about the Kawhi that was on the Spurs? This Clippers Kawhi?
No, actually, the Clippers Kawhi was a better scorer than the one on the Spurs. If you want to one on the Spurs.
But all of that best defensive wing bullshit, I seen fucking Luka by himself carve both their asses up. So I can't go in that direction.
Kawhi now is injury prone. So if you want to say it like that, then maybe so. But I have if the 90s rules, I have the Timberwolves. If it's now, you're going to have to go with the Clippers. Chris Paul's going to destroy what's the name? Whoever playing the point. He's going to destroy them. It's like you got Paul George. You got Paul George. Paul George going to have to play the 3. He's going to have to play the 3. Kawhi's going to be at the 2, right?
Nah, PG will be at the 2.
Hey, listen.
It don't matter. They both are small forwards, so it doesn't matter.
Check this out. I'm looking at the team that got more dogs, and when I think about KG,
who's a dog on outside of KG?
When I be thinking about KG, Anthony Edwards is a dog.
But he's a pup. He's a puppy dog. He's a pup. He get busy. He's a pup. He's a pup. Who is he sticking? Who is he sticking defensively?
Listen, he could D Paul George. He'll phase it. Paul George will fade himself out, punk ass. So
don't do that. Don't do that. Paul, you're only saying it because these guys are injury prone.
Anthony Edwards eliminated him in that playing game a couple years ago.
Yes, he did.
Outplayed them.
This is Timberwolves. Kevin Love, too skilled. And that's the advantage. I'm actually
and that's
they got
K
more
Love
of the skilled players.
2020 K Love.
Cat got no heart. Cat got no heart.
But Cat is more skilled than Blake Griffin could ever dream of.
He is. I agree with you. As I said, if this was 90s, yeah. But if this, what's the name? Kawhi Leonard going to who's guarding Kawhi Leonard? If you put
I'm telling you, Clippers is getting rocked in this one. I'm telling
listen, who is Wiggins sticking?
Wiggins play D, man, and he got length.
Yeah, he can play D.
He would. That would be a tough matchup for Chris Paul.
It would be because of the size, but he has to stick Chris Paul too. You act like Chris Paul can't ball.
No, we're not saying that he can't ball, but we've seen this matchup.
All right, is this matchup based on them being healthy? Because it's based on them being healthy. The Clippers are winning. They're better.
Kawhi over there, bro.
Are they healthy? Are they healthy? Or are they just injury prone? We just going off the fact that they're just injury prone.
Listen, I don't care if they all healthy. I'm going Minnesota. Too skilled.
Listen. Offensively, I'll give it to the Timberwolves, but you can't sleep on the Clippers either.
I'm giving it to them skill-wise and attitude-wise. That's the advantages that they got.
When people sleeping on Chris Paul's a great point guard.
I ain't saying that he not.
Who's that? Who's 11? Is that
I have no idea.
Bob McAdoo. Bob McAdoo the ball back in the day.
Yeah, that's cool.
Ball used to ball back in the day. I don't think this is one side as everybody think it is. 90 rules. Of course, I'm giving it to the Timberwolves because Kevin Garnett is a dog.
Man, I guess
they're so healthy. Paul George and Kawhi, man. I was just hearing somebody saying that they were supposed to be Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum before they were supposed to be that. That was supposed to be like the best Western Conference version of them two.
Yeah,
and I kind of agree. Both of them were defensive player of the year or on that level. Kevin Garnett's the only defensive player of the year up there. That's what I'm saying. I'll give you Kevin Love. Kevin Love can rebound.
Love has he can rebound. He doesn't have the actual on-ball defensive advantage, but that's what Wiggins is there for. And Anthony Edwards, man. I'm telling you,
Wiggins wasn't that good in Minnesota. You know that. He started getting good when he got to Cleveland. I mean, not Cleveland. I'm sorry. To when he got to Golden State. Yeah, Golden State. Yeah.
He just upped it to another level, and because that's what championship teams do. They elevate you. But he was already good individually.
Yeah.
All right. So the Clippers lost.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what y'all want. I don't care. Hey, name.
I'm gonna post this tomorrow.
I'm going mini. I'm sorry.
I gotta get
KG's the only reason why this team wins.
No, hold on, Derek. Hold on, Derek.
He's not.
I got something for June ass next one. I got something for June ass on the next one.
All right.
So, what's the next
I'll post this tomorrow. I'll definitely post this tomorrow.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all act like Kawhi can't guard nobody.
Listen, Derek, he got 2 of those awards in a black and silver uniform.
True. But you act like he can't. He still can't stick to nobody. When he dropped off the 5th player of the year. Like he stood that ball.
But since he's got
that ball, man.
Sam, what's the next slide?
Been disappointing.
So we got 3 weeks. We got 3 weeks until we get to the Spurs.
All right, we got.
Come on, what's the next slide? The next 14, 4 and 13.
I know Kawhi better not be on the Spurs one.
He better be.
Oh, okay.
So y'all forgot the game.
That's not fair. That's not fair. This is not fair.
Let's talk about it.
This not fair. This not fair. The Cavs got this. What? The Cavs got this. Yo, June, you done, June, you getting cooked, bro. You getting cooked, bro. Nobody on there can stick LeBron. Nobody on there is sticking LeBron. Nobody's on there sticking LeBron.
Look at June being a homer.
Listen, it's Kyrie on the team.
Kyrie is
on the team. You're going to get cooked, June. June, this is over. This is over, June. Sorry.
I got Hall of Famers over
Everybody outside of Melo and Patrick Ewing, you're going to get cooked. Everybody else slow as hell. It's been nice.
Hold on, let me just say this. Where you went wrong is your guard, the guards you picked. Like, Kyrie gonna fuck them, and them Achilles is up. I'm telling you.
He is, bro.
You pick bad
he gonna fuck them. He ain't gonna fuck them Achilles up.
It's not a good matchup, bro.
Now,
LeBron beat Golden State.
I get it, but skill for skill, I mean, listen, Melo and Bron, they are similar in offense. Well, actually, Melo to me is a better offensive player. Talent.
Yeah.
He only a better shooter. That's it. He's only a better shooter. He's only a better shooter.
Now you know you got Pat U.
That's
Brad Daugherty.
Barbecue chicken.
Brad Daugherty used to get it in back in the day. Don't disrespect Brad Daugherty. Don't do that.
Barbecue chicken.
Who's sticking Mark Price?
Why you keep calling everybody barbecue chicken?
Barbecue chicken. Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue
chicken.
And it's Bernard King, right?
Bernard King. And Willis
Who's
Reed.
picking Kyrie?
We put a wad on him.
What? Stop, Jersey. And I'm not Jersey.
No, listen. Put my hands on him. Ain't not gonna put my hands on him. We playing.
You can put your hand, they're gonna blow right past you. Get to the hole.
I'm putting my hands on him.
Chill, dog. Chill, bro.
This is not how you're supposed to act after Bible study. Sir.
Listen, I get it. But nobody's on here taking LeBron.
Hey, there you go. Right there. Bron scored 56.
LeBron scored 60. This is not fair. This is not fair.
Right out them suits.
Right. They're like, why he jumped so high? Like, why he jumped so high? Why he so fast? Why we can't stick him? Kyrie? What? No.
Get out of here. This is South Park, bro.
Would you put this Knicks team versus the Warriors?
Oh no, they gonna run us out the gym.
I didn't know nothing, dude. Two of the three of the people that was on this Cleveland team.
Love, I don't respect this Kevin Love. I know.
Why they put this Kevin Love up here? Why?
But Kevin Love was still solid, a 19-10 player. Whoa. We didn't.
No.
He still was a 19-10. He wasn't a 19-10 player.
No.
Wow, that's crazy. All right.
I felt like they could have put other players there though.
They could have put somebody else here.
Who?
I'm trying to think of Cleveland Cavaliers.
Let me see.
Antoine Jameson.
Larry Nance.
Yeah.
It said Larry Nance.
Yeah, like why they put him? If Larry Nance,
all right, Larry Nance would have been better. Okay.
Terrell Brandon. Remember T. Brand?
Maybe, but not over Mark Price. No.
Oh shit, Ricky Davis.
No, Ricky Davis.
My man, Ricky Davis.
Oh goddamn. Come on, AB.
Antoine Jameson didn't play for the Cavs.
No,
that was the end of his career. That was the end of his career.
End of career, yeah. Remember they made the trade for him.
Yeah, but he played for Washington, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wouldn't have put Kevin Love here. I would have put Larry Nance. Larry Nance is there.
They need somebody to rebound.
Bad guard play here, June.
All
Sorry.
right, man.
Yeah, you get cooked, bro.
Look, we'll move the Cavs on. This some BS. We'll move the Cavs on. I'm definitely posting both of them tomorrow.
Starks out there.
I'm definitely posting both of them tomorrow. Let me see what the people say.
Starks can't guard nobody.
I'm better off putting Starks out there.
You was better off Starks, man.
You know what?
He was
for guard, and you know what I mean.
He only saying that because he sucked Jordan.
The shooting, no, stop.
He only stuck to suck Jordan, but no, I'm sorry. Mark Price. Is he gonna be lighting them up from the 3-point? Man, it's a wrap, bro. And Kyrie can shoot the three.
Most accurate 3-point shooters of all time.
Yo, this is not fair, bro.
I think Mark Price a 50-40-90 joker, right?
Yeah, he is. Yep.
I think one of them, Mark Price. I think Larry Bird, KD.
Kyrie.
40, 90 guy. Like, come on.
Yeah, we're like, why he so fast? Why he jump so high? Yo, this is embarrassing, bro.
We're playing 2,000 rules, they will win. If we play
2,000 rules,
90s,
definitely. Nah, I don't care what rules you playing.
It's LeBron. Forget everything else. Nobody can guard LeBron easily.
I wouldn't say that.
Nobody, and you know Melo can't guard him. Which he would.
Melo can't guard him, but like he said, if you change the rules where it's hand checking, LeBron ain't really got no go-to move, bro. That's
he
the
don't need
difference.
it. He doesn't need it. He's 6'9", 250. Stop me.
Listen, when you have
he can play center.
Hold on.
This is not fair, bro. This is not fair. Stop.
Listen,
this is not fair.
When you can play hand checking, you gotta have skill, bro.
Who's going to hand check LeBron?
Hey, Derek, let him talk.
Yo, you gotta have skill. You can't just bulldoze and run your way through jokers, man. You gotta have skill.
If you can jump for the goddamn foul line with 60, 20, 50 pounds, I'll try it.
That shit worked, and even Mike had to develop a mid-range game, bro. So you ain't gonna be able to get to.
By this time, LeBron had everything. By this we talking about Cleveland, 2016 Cleveland, or we talking about LeBron? By that time, LeBron, because he started working out. Hold on, he started working out in Miami. He started working out with Olajuwon. So by 2016, LeBron's basketball IQ was out of the craziness. Like, we can say where we went about LeBron not losing in 2011 and all that stuff. He still is probably the best athlete we ever seen in the NBA. Period. Maybe Jordan, if you can put him up there with him. But we've never seen a guy with that size and that speed and that athleticism. We have never seen that. Sean Kemp was not LeBron James.
2016.
Yeah, so that's even. It's like, yo, he's at his best at this point. Yeah, it's not fair, man. This just LeBron makes this like this is just not good. Now this team is beating the Bulls, but I mean, whatever.
What's the next one, Sam?
Hey, nah, that's it. It ain't no more. We do 2 every week. So next week matchup.
Next week we got Miami and Chicago.
Oh, that's gonna be nasty.
Hold on, we get Jordan and LeBron.
That's gonna be nasty, bro.
I mean, you could watch. If I'm thinking about the Bulls team, the Bulls 5 that I'm thinking of right now that should be there, the Bulls can win that.
Mario Thomas getting cooked because who's the one point guard gonna be?
What you say, BJ?
Derrick Rose better be on there.
Oh, he better be. He better be.
He has to be.
I'm a sneak peek and look at it.
Derrick Rose, it's no guard in Miami history that can fuck with him. Probably.
So which team getting Jimmy Butler?
I'm gonna look
both of them.
Interesting too. Nah. I wouldn't even put Jimmy up there though.
Why not? Jimmy's a better Heat than he was a Bull.
Okay, that's cool. Whatever.
That's what I'm saying. So why wouldn't he be on that team? I am thinking about it. Miami might win this one.
So you got
Jimmy. You guys see next week.
You got Wade, Bron, and Jimmy Butler. I'm not even talking about the bigs, Alonzo
and Birdman.
Man.
Yo, you got Mike, Scotty, D Rose, Rodman. Yeah.
Who's outside Rodman? Who you big?
I'm looking at the Miami roster.
Which direction you want to
Miami
go?
roster.
That's gonna be a long fucking day next week.
Yeah, it is.
Cause that Chicago, that 4 I just named pretty tough. I just gotta get one more.
What you named, B?
I said Mike, Scotty, D Rose, Rodman. That's an ill 4. Let me figure out one more. And you're out of here. You're out of here, Miami.
Chicago won't have a bench too, right?
Shit, they do.
All right, so let's hit these weekly awards. I gotta hit this shit right because this shit be fucking acting dumb sometimes. Take that off, take that off, take that off. Bam. Now we got it. Nope, we don't got it yet. Bam. Yep. All right.
They changed one of the pictures.
Add audio into it, huh?
I did change the fuck wrong with your picture.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Come on, what the fuck, yo? It should just change too. Say something.
Yeah,
I looked at that shit
like that.
Yeah, and as soon as you said something, I looked at it. Man. All right, hold on, rewind that back, and then this is done.
Where'd be at?
All right, so we got to go fuck wrong with him first. All right, this is not it. So first up for fuck wrong with him.
Bruh. Why?
Why are you throwing the ball backwards? How long you been in the league, Watson? You throw the fucking ball. Look at this shit. Look at that shit backwards.
I get what he's trying to do, but come on, just
no, I don't get it. So please
take the sack or throw it away.
He threw that shit back in the middle of the fucking field. Boy, just fucking sit there and shit. What in the fuck? Fuck wrong with him? Fuck wrong with him? I mean, that shit was fucking crazy. Shit, you ask me. All right, how do I get out of the full screen? Because shit.
Told you it's that's why I put them all together in one slot so you can kind of change from there.
I got it now. All right, where are we going to next?
Do the play of the week, offensive play of the week. If it's that fullback running that damn shit back, that is a special teams play, sir.
That's offense. You got the ball.
That is not offense. That is a special teams play.
All right. Hold on. All right. Defensive play of the week. About to go to defensive play first. All right. This is defensive play of the week.
I don't think he cares at this point. Yeah, they just.
Well, I'm saying his chest hit the helmet of Robinson. There we go again.
Hutchinson with the play to seal it. At the 2-minute warning, this ball game's over, and the defense of Detroit deserves to celebrate with a dominant performance.
Motherfucker hit the goddamn stinky leg after he got done and shit. All right. Offensive play of the week.
Oh, look at that. Double pass, A-Chain. Breaks a tackle and dives for 6. Oh, look at that. Double pass, A-Chain. Breaks a tackle.
I can tell you could have picked any play from the Denver game. Yeah, any of was offensive play.
Slashing his way for a Miami touchdown.
Have an incredible play design. Watch Tyreek Hill. He's going to come from behind. It looks like they're going to do a quick little reverse. It's a no-look shuttle pass.
That motherfucker was clean. Shout out to Tua. What'd you say, B? That shit ain't that impressive?
What's the not on your award, right?
That shit was dope.
Yeah. Where the fuck is it at?
I think I have it too. That's why I got all my shit in folders so that I don't have to go look for them.
I just
working every week.
All of them up. They were sitting right here. And tell you, hold on. You know what? I got a better way to do it.
Game all the week too. Oh, that dude was a rookie. Fuck. That's a grown man up there.
Nope, can't do it that way. Fuck, man.
I would just open up a bunch of windows.
Hey, that's what I normally do. All right, so rookie of the week, Devon Achane.
Devin Achane.
Devon.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. There we go. They try to correct you and he didn't fucking know. Fuck out of here.
No, because you know why? He made a correction because everybody been saying a chain and it's a chan. So he made that clear. Like that's what he wanted
everybody to pronounce his name right. He said he wanted everybody to pronounce it right.
We know you're a Miami fan. You got the jersey.
Not on you award. Kirk Cousins get not on you award. Kirk Cousins been playing some good football this year, yo. I don't know why they don't have a fucking win. He been playing some good football, yo.
Yeah, statistically, man, like I think he number 1 in passing and Justin Jefferson number 1. It's just fucking can't get a win. Even Danielle Hunter.
You know why he have so much stats in passing? Because he down on most of these games too. So you don't have no other choice but to pass.
Nah, we ain't put no collars on this one.
I got a weak ass running game too.
All right, game ball of the week goes to fucking Tua. I didn't really
Ravioli.
I didn't want to give it to him because I feel like there's somebody else that deserved it. Like he got the shit once already. But I mean,
Mike McDaniels, but not going for the record.
I honestly was going to give it to the city of Miami. But I don't know. So shout out to Tua. Tua been balling. There was something going on in that game that we didn't fully know about. Now we know about it. So
I think this shit was personal. Because remember, Sean Payton made a comment. He made a comment about that with Tua with his concussion things, he wouldn't even go with Tua. He would rather go with Mike White.
Mm-hmm.
This game was personal. Just like Oregon versus Colorado was personal. This shit was personal.
Oh yeah. They out here trying to get clicks. We trying to get wins.
Yeah.
That shit's crazy, man.
It's a sad week for the weekend of a sad week for Colorado. Let's just say that. The weekend. Hey, Colorado State lost too.
I don't know where the fuck Derek ass went at. All right, so top 10 defensive list. This is what we got for week 4. 49ers, Browns, Jets, Patriots, Cowboys, Bills, Eagles, Ravens, Saints, and Chiefs. People think that the Steelers should be on this list somewhere. Who would you take out to pick the Steelers in there?
Defensively, they should.
So who would you take out, Big?
I would probably
the
take
Saints.
I mean, Kansas City's defense, yeah. I mean, they good. They got better since old boy came back. But I mean, I think that
I'll take the Saints out.
I think that the is a better unit. The Jets number 3, they too high. They getting smoked.
How they getting smoked, B? They get what?
I know. They ain't played nobody good offensively yet. They played one good team off of one solid offensive team. Got 30 put on their head. They bounced back this week. Patriots was just able to score only 15. So, yeah. I mean, yeah, the Jets are still good. Patriots too. They both good defenses.
I'll take the Saints out. I'll put Pittsburgh in.
At 9?
Yeah.
All right. All right, now we about to pull up our next list, which would be the top offensive rankings. Dennis ain't here to defend himself. So this is his list for week 4. Dolphins at 1. 49ers at 2. Chargers at hold on. Dolphins, 49ers, Bills, Chargers, Chiefs, Lions, Seahawks, Eagles, Browns, and Vikings. I don't think the Browns should be up here yet. They had one strong offensive performance. I don't think they should be in the top 10 yet. They've been having a lot of fucking turnovers. Last week they did look good. They got it together a little bit. That dumbass double reverse in the round, then throw that bitch down. I don't know what the fuck that shit was.
The crazy part was so surprising about this list. That's no Cincinnati. That's the part that's I know, but I'm saying what's so surprising is going into, they were highly anticipated to have a top offense, man, and then but not seeing them on this list on the week 4. We know the situation, but it's a bit surprising.
Mm-hmm. Somebody in the comments was saying that the Bengals played great football. No, they played okay football. They didn't play great football. And wasn't shit great about it. All right, we're gonna go to the next list. Who we got up next? Up next, we have June. Let's see his quarterback list. Top 10 quarterbacks in this week. We got Justin Herbert at 1, 2 at 2, Patrick Mahomes at 3, Watson at 4, Jared Goff at 5, Purdy at 6, Josh Allen at 7, Hurts at 8, C.J. Stroud at 9, and Kirk Cousins at 10.
Yeah, I'm rooting for C.J. Stroud, bro.
He is
like
playing.
I'm just saying, what was the history of Ohio State quarterbacks? Like, I mean, I expected Justin Fields, to break that barrier, even though that's a bad situation down in Chicago. But CJ has been very impressive, bro. And I'm definitely enjoying watching him play, and hopefully keep this up, man.
I'm gonna watch that Pittsburgh and Texas game too this weekend.
That's one of my top 5 games this week.
I'm gonna watch it because
that shit.
I seen DeMeco Ryans had brought a different energy to that team. Like they was like getting after it on Sunday against the Jaguars. Like they beat them.
They was whooping our ass too at first.
Yeah, like
they was just dancing like a motherfucker. Keep going across the middle of shit wide open every fucking time.
And look, we seen this with Detroit a couple of years ago when they got Dan Campbell as we see. I'm kind of seeing that right here with the Texans, man, and like you just mentioned with C.J. Stroud, man, he looked good, man. He definitely looked good. So I'm wanting to see him with like some good, like some top notch receivers, but Nico Collins not bad. And the rookie receiver.
Don't forget they still got John Mechie. I think he out, ain't he?
Yeah, he was in I think he started the list on the season on the injury list, so he won't be eligible to come back to week 5. So after this week, so
long as that offensive line can keep him upright.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Ron.
Because even though when we played Texans, you seen that the game was slowly coming to them.
Uh-huh.
But we already kind of was ahead of it. But in the defense, man, the defense was just surprising. Will Anderson's an animal. I mean, I ain't gonna say, and I ain't gonna act like I'm surprised, like I ain't know about him. But how sometimes some players can't transition it to the NFL. He fucking shot the fuck out of me. I mean, because he disappeared when they faced Georgia in that national championship.
Sherry, you say you're not feeling Herbert at number 1. He completed 40 passes this past weekend. QBR was at 85%. Not feeling him at number 1. Yikes. BJ, you mentioned Lamar Jackson. A lot of people asking why Lamar not up there.
That motherfucker kept fumbling the fucking ball. Try again next week, goddammit.
He went back to being a running back.
I told you, Sam. They flipped like it looked like John Harbaugh told him, "Let's go back to what we used to do." Yeah. I swear to God, like they stopped trying to do anything offensively, just let Lamar scramble it. That shit was going to shit.
He on that first drive, they went down the field like 3 plays and scored. Gave the ball to Kenyon Drake. He fumbled that bitch. On the first fucking handoff he had. Fumbled that motherfucker. What the fuck is this shit? And then Lamar fumbled. I'm like, come the fuck on. And that shit was the slippery slope after that shit, boy.
That's why I do not have him up there. I had him up there first on my first list. I'm like, BJ, you know what? Take him off. Because I didn't have Brock Purdy up there, but I that's why I replaced him with Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy did have a better game. You got to remember, I usually check stuff before I comment. Sometimes it's me slipping. Not today.
What's wrong with him?
I know.
Sure.
All right. Power rankings. The list we all been waiting for. Power rankings. Number 1 team in the NFL, according to Be the Analyst, the 49ers. The Dolphins at 2, the Eagles at 3, the Chiefs at 4, the Bills at 5, Browns at 6, Cowboys at 7, Lions at 8, Packers at 9. I'm sorry, Seahawks at 9, Packers at 10.
Appreciate the respect for the Packers, P.
No, me and B had a conversation too.
About what?
Fuck the Ravens. Get them. Don't pick them motherfuckers on this goddamn list until they learn how to secure the fucking ball.
So the crazy part, they normally had practices where so they had wet footballs and shit and
I don't know what
practice
the
ball security that way.
That shit Sunday was bullshit, yo. Beater analyst, I didn't agree when I saw this before. Then I checked a few things and I agree with your list. All right.
Research.
The Seahawks. The Seahawks been playing inconsistent. Well, no. So let me not.
Yeah, they've been consistent the last 2 weeks.
Let me not use inconsistent. Like, I don't know if I expected more out of them this year after last year. I think that's what the problem is.
Early, they 2-1. They finding ways to win games. They won
a big game up almost 30 points a game, though.
Listen, they won a big game on the road against the Lions. You know, y'all on that Lions train. So and they went there and beat them in the shootout. It is what it is. And then they got another win this past weekend. So they go
Can I ask you a question?
About
why? So you do you have the 49ers over the Dolphins for defensive reasons?
Yeah, they the best overall team, and I said that. And then Jokers was talking about why you don't got Dallas number one, like because I know what I know what I'm doing. That's why. But yeah, the Niners are the best overall team because they play complementary football and they got that combination of offense and defense. You know, until they get knocked off, you know, they the best team right now. A lot of what I see with the Dolphins is just it's hard for me to judge that game they put 70 up. I mean, that was an offensive, you know, monstrosity. But you know, there were other games like against the Patriots where, you know, they struggled and you know, where teams are a little better defensively. The Broncos seem like they the ones tanking. Like they was talking about Arizona. It seemed like the Broncos tanking. So I don't know.
Kilo. You know the Steelers and Porsche?
Yeah, they bring somebody in to drop passes. That's great. Bum ass wide receiver.
He said, "How you got the Cowboys? They lost to the Cardinals, and power rankings should be based on record."
Yeah, I dropped them from 2 to 7. So I don't get what he mean. I mean, they're still a top 10 team. I ain't gonna overreact to that type of shit. Sometimes bad losses, one bad week. Sometimes losses happen.
I want them out the top 10. Like,
yeah, like what the fuck? Like I had them at 2 last week, and they're 7 now. So I clearly dropped them. So I don't know. You know what Joker's talking about. June. In response to your situation, I mean, what you were saying about the Seahawks. You said they've been giving up about 30 points per game. Yeah, I get that. The last 2 weeks, they've scored 37 points per game in the last two meetings. So they offense even starting to heat up a little bit. Now they got to get the defense. Week 1 is kind of a wash. You know, it's that first game. They played the Rams. They played a division opponent. And they just, probably just had a bad week of football. But 37 against the Lions on the road, 37 last week at home. And now Monday night.
And watch the Giants go out there and score 17 points.
Monday night, man. You know, they got another game on the road.
Everybody averaging 30 on them buildings. Watch the Giants
on the road, man.
Yeah, so I got a question
about
if the Bills beat the sit down. If the my dumb ass did. If the Bills beat the Dolphins, how high do they jump?
They go. I mean, it depends. They would probably flip flop spots. So Dolphins drop to 5. Bills probably go to 2. Or depending on what happened with. Well, the Eagles are they'll move everybody up a slot. I guess Eagles will go up to probably 2 if they win this week. I think I would actually jump the Bills past the Chiefs at the probably 4 spot, and drop the Dolphins down to 5, put the Bills down to 6. It depends. It's a lot. A lot goes into these rankings and stuff like that. So we'll see how it plays out. But I appreciate you playing devil's advocate and all that shit right now.
Who,
we
me?
got time for that shit. Yeah.
No, I was just asking because I know
you asking all of this what if shit. Don't ask me that.
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to go to the Eagles now. People killed the Eagles last year because they said they ain't really played nobody. That's why they went so far and all that shit. And they start
Listen, the
year.
NFL is stupid. I mean, these people are dumb. Listen, and I mean that in the most respectful way. Like the people that say easy schedule this and that. It's listen. One thing I've learned, I've June to tell you, I've been pretty consistent on this. It's the NFL, man. All of these guys get checks. Some checks are bigger than others, but all of these guys get paid to play on Sunday, Monday, Thursday, whatever. So at the end of the day, I don't look at no wins as being easy. If you don't come prepared and you don't come, and your coach don't coach well, you will lose to a team that you probably are more talented than. But the game got to be played between the lines. You can look how you want to look on paper. You could be the biggest favorite in Vegas, but you can lose games, man. So each game is tough in the NFL. It's not college, man. Any given Sunday is a saying for a reason. Go ahead, Kilo.
No, you're good. You're good.
Oh,
I'm about to comment on this division standard.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Yeah, you good.
So who's the worst 2-1 team up here now?
The worst 2-1 team, I would say Washington.
What? I mean, well, they did get the ass beat.
I mean, listen, man. It almost feels like they are who we thought they were. But I'm gonna give them another week. I mean, maybe it's just a bad week of football. Maybe I started giving them too much praise too early. But Sam Howell turned into what a lot of people think that he'll be throughout the season. Just wasn't playing clean football, turning the ball over 4 times. You ain't gonna win no games like that, especially not against a seasoned team like the Buffalo Bills. So I would say Washington right now, maybe.
How about you, Jim?
What a combination of Atlanta.
And I was gonna say Atlanta. I was gonna say Atlanta.
Combination of Atlanta, yeah.
Who's the best 1 and 2 team up here?
The best 1 and 2.
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Bengals.
Yeah, I would. Damn. The best 1 and 2 team is probably the Patriots.
What?
No.
Listen, they are good defensively. When you go into a game against them, you just think about, I know their offense doesn't give you too much to be desired, but they can just play. Their defense is so good. It almost is like, damn, like we still got to focus for this game. Offensively, they don't have the line. I mean, they don't have the. I don't think Mac Jones is that good of a quarterback, and he don't have the best weapons in the world to help him. But I mean, as far as the coaching structure and how they look and how they've lost, they've been in every game. Every game's been a 1-possession game. We saw I'm just, man, Chargers, man, fuck out of here. Listen, wait, and I'm gonna tell you why I say that, BJ. It's because the Chargers arguably have the most talent of all those 1 and 2 teams. They shouldn't even be 1 and 2, bro.
They should be 4-0 in week
3. So the fact that they are 1 and 2 is like, fuck out of here. Like, y'all got all that Pro Bowl, all pro talent over there. Guys getting paid out the wazoo, and y'all 1 and 2. I don't know what's happening. But like I said,
every year though.
It do, but I would definitely say the Patriots, bro, because like I said, as far as coaching wise, they've been in every game. We just saw Miami put up 70 points. That same Miami team, squabbled to 24. Like, this is a good team.
I was coming around to it. I was trying to let B finish talking, but all 4. Well, not all 4. The winless teams, all 4 of them, they got to play each other this week. The Bears play the Broncos, and the Vikings play the Panthers. So it's only going to be 2
somebody
of them.
will be getting a win. So somebody will be getting the win.
Let's go to my next part. So I can say this right. I want y'all to get the timestamp on it.
I'm trying to see if the Falcons on my schedule this year.
They might be.
Nah, they're not.
Who y'all got?
Who
y'all got? Because everybody got opponent from the NFC South.
All right,
who y'all got, June? The Saints?
Oh, I think we do got the Saints again. Yep. We got the Saints again on December 17th.
Oh, y'all got the Saints. Okay.
Yeah.
So that means Washington.
I mean,
Washington got the Falcons.
Hey, Kilo.
Okay.
Timestamp is for 1 hour and 17 minutes. The Broncos are my lock of the week. You don't get your ass whooped by 50 points and you go out there and do the same shit the next week.
Yeah, timestamp them because they not. I'm sorry. They going to. Listen. Listen, they going to Chicago. I say Justin Fields get his first win today. They're demoralized. You don't bounce back from 70 points and you're going on the road, nigga. On the road to Chicago. Listen, Chicago is just as pissed. They've been waiting, and I think that it'll be probably. I don't know what type of game it's going to be, but I just think that the Broncos are just like it's going to be one of them situations where it's just like when it rains, it pours for them, and I think there's more than what we realize going on in that locker room. That locker room is lost in Denver. Definitely. I'm sorry. So they will have to show me. I don't believe it though.
Dudes tired of losing. The easiest bet is definitely the Vikings over the Panthers. They listen, Kirk, they want it, man. They want that shit more than the Panthers. I tell you that now. Bryce Young ain't looking like that. Ain't no lock of the week for the Steelers. Hell no.
Y'all gotta stop. I don't even like this whole lock of the week bullshit. It ain't no locks. It ain't no lock. It ain't no Jada Kiss and Styles P's up here, man. I'm just telling you.
Lock of the week is the Seahawks.
Keep saying, here you go. Anything can happen up there in the Meadowlands, man.
The lock of the week is the fucking Broncos, yo. The Broncos gonna win that fucking game, yo.
No, that's not no lock of the week.
I mean, ain't no lock of the week, man.
Russ got too much pride to go out like that, yo.
Nope.
He gonna make a text message. Hey, yo, fuck the
If
coach.
anybody's gonna say that there's a lock of the week, wouldn't you think it would be the Niners, right? No, it's not.
Oh hell no. That's a division
exactly.
game. Fuck that. They don't never.
It's a division game, and Arizona, you don't know what the hell you're gonna get out of them.
You don't know what you're gonna get.
Oh,
yeah, what you gonna get out of Arizona?
June pointed out, and I did mess up. The London game is 8:30 in the morning. It's not a 1 o'clock game. That's over. That's the Jaguars.
The London game is 9:30.
Oh,
8:30.
Not
Jacksonville. They always win in London. That's a lot.
That's why I just remember. So Jacksonville always win overseas.
Yeah. So that's the Falcons and Jaguars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's Sunday.
That could be a lot.
And then we go over there next week, right, Kilo? Kilo, don't we go over there and play the Titans next week?
Yeah. Well, I ain't thinking about next week. I'm thinking about us about to get our asses whipped by the Browns.
Nah, the lock of the week gotta be KC, no?
Yeah, got a quarterback issue for the Jets until they sign Joe Flacco.
Please don't start that.
You ruining fucking Trevor fucking Simeon. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all don't want to fucking win.
I think the Jets should focus on drafting one, down the road. You're gonna get what you're gonna get out of Aaron Rodgers. You got to prepare for the future.
Listen, you got all these goddamn backup quarterbacks on these fucking rosters that can actually play football. You ain't trying to get no fucking quarterback. You ain't trying to win no fucking game.
Like, what's the backup? I mean, I don't even know if he's on that team anymore. I think they released him. Aiden O'Donnell, but the Raiders.
Cut it out.
He played well over the preseason.
Yeah.
He played well over the preseason.
The Browns got a nice backup. We got Snoop. What's the guy from?
That nigga trash, yo. That nigga trash, yo. I don't know why you talk about Snoop. He trash, yo. Dennis liked him for some reason.
What's the guy from the Commanders last year? The quarterback?
Tyler Heineke.
Yeah, Heineke. He's available for the Falcons. It's one more too.
Andy Dalton.
Oh, Will Levis. He's sitting
Fucking
over there
trash.
chilling.
Trash.
Listen, that's what you got right now.
It's trash.
Shit. I mean, you got options.
Trash.
Or just answer the phone for Colin Kaepernick. They keep fucking calling you.
Yeah, motherfucker ain't played in 7 years, bro. Fuck out of here.
What's the league minimum? AB, what's the league minimum? 25,000.
I don't know.
25,000 ain't shit. Fuck, go ahead. Go, Shorty, you good? Go ahead. Show me what you got. Shit. So the best game this week is the Bills and Dolphins. The Steelers and Texans, I think, will be up there. If Jameis Winston is playing, the Saints should be a lot too, because he gonna beat the shit out them Buccaneers. Jameis Winston and them boys.
You know he about to come in the comments, yo. Yo, the crazy part, Thursday night football gonna be lit.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
Shit gonna be lit. Shit, Monday night too. Sunday night, they need to flex that shit. Shit. I'll put the Patriots and the Cowboys down Sunday night. Shit, fuck that. Might want to see no motherfucking Zach Wilson. Fucking trash, yo.
Sir. Shit fucking crazy. All right. I guess we get into college football. Talk about some of that Colorado and who?
I have nothing to say about it. I said what I said last week. I'm not gonna bring it back up. I said what I said last week. Nobody want to listen to me, and they about to lose. They about to lose next week. So it don't fucking matter.
Listen, man.
They about to lose next week.
Listen. Get your licks in now, because when he get them hogs, it's on.
Yeah, but that's the part I'm trying to get at. Everybody expecting him to do something now. I'm not saying he ain't gonna do nothing in the future.
Listen, this is what I told somebody earlier. This is what I told somebody earlier, not to cut you off. Keep going.
No, you good.
He's already a success.
Yeah, he got more than fucking one. More than one win.
Exactly my point. He tripled the win amount. He tripled the win amount, right? In 4 weeks. Okay. Yeah, you got some tough matchups coming up. Like I said, when you start playing the big boys of the conference, the USCs and probably the Oregon State, we already saw with Oregon. You know, he don't have the offensive and defensive line for those teams, man. But I said, once he gets them, oh boy, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I said. I said that last week. Thank you.
He was like, listen. He said, get your licks in now, because once I get him, I mean, he ain't gonna stop. He gonna keep getting better. He got the skill position players. The skill position players are there. Just got to get,
Get the fuck out of here. Sam Hartman was horrible last week. So, he played. He was like Alex Smith.
Who's saying?
He played like Alex Smith. He was just managing the game and trying not to make mistakes. Get the fuck out of here.
Hold on, let me get to this real quick. I ain't want to say that. You know what I mean? Shout out to my Buckeyes.
No, we'll get that. No, say that. We'll get that.
I ain't want to save it because y'all talking about Sam Hartman. Y'all was blowing Sam Hartman all the way up. But all right, go ahead, Kilo.
Now the main thing.
Where the theme music at? I like that shit. Play Steve. Come on,
I can't find that shit.
Let's play that shit this week. Nobody want to hear that shit.
Play the intro, dog.
Let's pray for Philly as these people running through these stores and breaking up all these stores, because AB gonna send me a 15-minute voice message later on. AB do not like that shit. I got it, Kilo. You ready?
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna see a thing. What happened? Did my app just close? All right, there we go. Bam. Top 3 games. My first game. It's one of my 3. Hold on, just close my application and have my notes on it. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. Yo, come on. There we go. All right, Kyle McCord, quarterback for Ohio State, 3 for 240. Completed 21 out of 37 attempted passes. Buka, wide receiver, had an impressive game, 7 receptions, 96 yards. Meanwhile, Travion Henderson, running back, he rushed for 104 yards, scored on a 61-yard touchdown right there. What we're seeing on the screen right now. After carrying the ball for 14 times, this is a standout performance that helped Ohio State secure a victory over Notre Dame. Shout out to number 20, Morrison Benjamin. I'm just only gonna give him a shout out. He did a hell of a job pretty much covering Marvin Harrison, particularly most of the game. He did a hell of a job. It was just, to me, I felt like Notre Dame, when it came down to offense, they was just thinking about just running the ball, just couldn't do nothing with. From the quarterback perspective, it was too conservative. Just my opinion for Sean Hartman. Kyle McCord was conservative, but he actually wound up making some actual throws that I expected him to make. This was a great game. The crazy part is the ending was so wild for Notre Dame to have only 10 defenders on the field. 10, yo, 2 back-to-back plays. And the crazy part, the commentator called it. He said, this is going to be a run. Bam, touchdown. It's a good game. The crazy part, I blame it on that safety. I think it's number 2. Yo dropped the whole interception to end the game.
Oh, yeah, right there.
He jumped the route and should have won. He should have ended the game right there.
That's why I knew we was in trouble, y'all. That's when I knew we was in trouble. And another thing, too. It was like 3rd and 14, 15 when Buka catch that pass. Like,
it was it was 3rd and 19. 3rd and 19. It was a curl route.
You know who the ball is
3rd
going
and 19
to.
curl route.
Bracket the 2 best receivers out there. And well, you ain't even had to bracket. No disrespect to Harrison. But Benjamin, I feel like Morrison was playing them well. But bracket Buka, like he was catching everything out there. Why you letting that man go down the field wide open? It was 3 people around him. Somebody make a
it was that shit. It was the throw was timely, the route was timely. It was just to me. With it being that short field.
Didn't forget
that short field, yo, you should have did something, yo.
Not to forget the defense was saying. Let's talk about when we had the ball before all of that. You passed the ball back-to-back plays when we've been running the ball all game. Let's kill some clock here. And one of the passes almost got intercepted.
Mm-hmm. Got any words, B?
Maybe next year.
What's the next one? Huh?
But yeah, I mean, I said maybe next year. But what I mean, this ain't even the type of performance that I was like. I mean, you take a win on the road anytime against a top 10 opponent, hostile environment, very tough place to win. When you talk about going in the South Bend to get a win. So they show some grit. I'm still not sold on Kyle McCord, man. I hope he can grow from this and play better. But considering the circumstances, I think that especially like down the stretch towards when it was winning time, when the defense gave him that one more opportunity to lead a drive to victory, I think he did a good job.
Yeah, a lot of people sitting up there saying, "Man, miss CJ Stroud."
Yeah, we missing.
That's all you've been hearing throughout this whole game.
Yeah, we missing them for sure.
All right, let me get into game number 2. Florida State and Clemson. Just because it was this game was crazy. I didn't expect it to go down like this. I honestly didn't anticipate us to actually look decent on the offensive side of the ball. But This game was definitely a nail biter from start to finish. Jordan Travis, he had a standout performance, went 21 for 37, 289 yards, 2 touchdowns. Both of the wide receiver duos, Johnny Wilson and Keon Coleman, each hauling 5 receptions for 94 yards and 86 yards respectively. Keon Coleman, he managed to find a way to the end zone twice, making his presence felt. And on the defensive side of the ball, Jalen DeLuche, that defensive leader, he was a force to be reckoned with. He racked up 7 tackles. He had a critical sack that turned into a scoop and fumble on his end, taking it to the house for a touchdown. This game was evenly matched. It even went into overtime. Critical missed field goal. We've been struggling with field goal kickers pretty much the whole season so far, since our kicker pretty much left. We've been struggling. Game went in overtime, and the better team won. It was a good. I just had Jordan Travis last week. I got him this week, just for this being a tough ACC matchup. The crazy part, this is not even my top game of the week. I'm just throwing it out there. It's because of how it ended. And Florida State snapped their 11 game losing streak in Death Valley. Yeah, Travis is tough, but it's going to be somebody that's going to really hurt him. Because he's still playing with that injury on that left arm. But, all right, let's go to my last game. This is one of the games that went under the radar. That one of the quarterbacks that nobody really talk about is Cameron, Washington State. He's actually a junior. I don't know if he's going to enter the draft or not, but he is number 3 in the Pac-12 of passing yards, if not in FBS. Cameron Ward, this is Washington State versus Oregon State. Washington State, Cameron Ward, he had a phenomenal game, throwing for 404 yards, 4 touchdowns, even had a rushing touchdown. But, he had 2 dominant ass receivers. These are small ass receivers, but still managed to get it done. Kyle Williams had 7 receptions for 174 yards and touchdown. Josh Kelly, he had 8 receptions and 159 yards, and he had 3 touchdowns. All in all, it was a great game for both teams. This was some amazing display of skills and athleticism from the players on the field. It just goes to show you that when you have talent individuals working together as a team, anything is possible. Now, DJ, on the other hand, he did not. It pretty much offensive line didn't hold up right. DJ did not have the greatest game. 4th quarter, he started trying to turn it up, but overall, it was Oregon State running game that pretty much kept him in the game. This was Washington State is a team to look out for. For the most part, when you think of the Pac-12, you only think of Oregon. You thought of Colorado. You're thinking of Utah. You're thinking of USC, and now you got Washington State pretty much on the back end knocking on the door. Pac-12 had multiple top 25 teams and also 4 Heisman. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, man. And it's crazy because we looking at the Pac-12 right now. This is damn near the last year of Pac-12. This is the damn near the last year of the Pac-12, and you got all these Pac-12 teams, even Colorado, even though they lost. You got all these Pac-12 teams that's making a lot of noise for this soon to be gone Power 5 conference. And that's the best part about this Pac-12. And right there, that's my 3 games of the week. Now, my top games going into the next week. You got Kansas versus Texas. This is 2 ranked games. Over under 61.5. Texas favored by 17. But it's one of the quarterbacks that I've been talking to y'all about. Jalen Daniels, and one of my sleepers, dark horse at cornerback position, Kobe Bryant. That should be a good game. Even though they favored by 17, still the game gonna be interesting. And you got Notre Dame versus Duke. This would be a formidable opponent for Duke. since they beat Clemson, and we want to see how Notre Dame be able to bounce back after that loss to Ohio State. You got Kentucky and Florida. Kentucky is one of those undefeated teams that's been pretty much been swept under the radar, especially since they got Devin Leary. I'll give you time of the games later on. Kentucky is actually favored over top Florida. Florida is ranked. We'll see how that game goes. Devin Leary trying to make some noise there. Transfer from North Carolina State. Bring LSU and Ole Miss up. It's a good SEC matchup as well. Want to see how Jalen Daniels and Jackson Dart. Let's see if they can have that firepower and turn this to a high-scoring game. Ain't nobody talk about no Purdue or no Illinois. Then you got Utah, Oregon State. Two the biggest stories is USC is playing Colorado. I'm not putting them up there. It's not a top game. It's going to be a blowout again. Oregon State, you want to see how DJ Ugalagi, whatever, ukulele, we'll see how he bounced back. And then we still is anticipating the return of Cam Rising for Houston. Houston for Utah. Right now, I'm currently practicing, but he's limited in practice. No, it's not. Why? See, then we just went through this shit last week. When y'all said Oregon versus Colorado. Why y'all saying this is game of the week? Why? Come on, man. Y'all tripping. Y'all saying it last week. I told y'all the week before. Why are we talking about it now? Come on, man. It's not going to be game of the week. Get out of here with that shit. That shit ain't going to lose by double digits again. Next one. All right. But yeah, these are my top 5 games a week. All right, I'll check receipts. I'll check the receipts. Go ahead. I said that last week. What happened? Ain't no way. The number 1 draft pick, DJ play my. Ain't no way the number 1 draft pick, but I said, you about to light their asses up. USC just dropped like 3 spots on the it dropped 3 spots in the top 10. Only because of who they played. So USC trying to make some noise to get back into that. Until, USC, they scheduled to go up against Oregon and Washington this year. So we'll see how they go. All right, it's to the left is the Associated Press top 10. Got Georgia and Michigan pretty much been 1 and 2 the past 4 weeks. You got Texas at 3, Ohio State sliding up at 4. Florida State 5, Penn State 6, Washington 7, USC 8, Oregon 9, and number 10, Utah. My personal 10 kind of very similar. Got Georgia, Michigan, Texas, and Ohio State. I'm being biased on number 5 with the way I like what Washington is doing. And you got USC. Penn State is definitely one of those sleeper teams. They're going to climb higher and higher as they continue to beat up on these Big Ten teams until they have to face Ohio State. Then that game right there would be interesting. So you got Florida State. Only reason I got Florida State still down this low. Just struggles with Boston College last week and pretty much he's past a sorry Clemson team. Number 9, I got Oregon, and 10, definitely Utah. And that's it. That's my top 10, baby. The crazy part be, I think I had y'all number 6 last week. And if you want me to get technical, Notre Dame not that far from my top 10.
I would have left them.
At 10? Nah.
9 or 10, because I get they lost, but they lost to a top 5 program.
You lose, you just got to bounce out in top 10. Not that far though.
Shit. I mean, they could climb back in if they beat Duke next week.
Right.
And if they do it, they was Notre Dame in the AP poll was number 9 or 10, right? I don't give a fuck. What the fuck does that even mean? How about they only lost by 3 points? Oh, wow. Get the fuck out of here, Ed. They lost. They don't care if it's by fucking 1 point. It's a loss. Like, that's what I'm saying. They not outside. They slightly outside of my top 10. They probably like 11 or 12. I'm not dropping them drastically to 15 and 20. No. So yeah, man. Right, Notre Dame should be on this list. Why not Texas? They beat the shit out of Alabama. Why not? Why not? What? Who is this Facebook user? Say mute this. Me? Who you talking about, Ed? Set your chest, little nigga. Penn State 2. They just beat Iowa. Bro, what you watching? Is this Dirk again? Sams? Dirk, who's Facebook user, Sam?
Same person. That's still Dirk.
Dirk, big high, man. Wash your dreads. Big high, man. Iowa not that good this year. Iowa was ranked. It was good enough that they got ranked. Iowa ain't never been good. I don't even know when y'all thought they was something. Iowa don't have a offense. Historically, they've been horrible on the offensive side of the ball the past 3 years. Hey, yo, expect the DM from me. Get the fuck out of here. Yo, don't take a net, man. Yo, you're not yourself right now, yo. Where the fuck you come from anyhow? You wouldn't even want to hit early when Dirk was here. All about your business, son. Check the receipts. I'm trying to tell you. All right. That's it, Sam. That's all I have. Try to keep it nice and brief.
All right. That was cool. Appreciate that. Especially that side by side. He muted himself and started talking.
Right?
No. Who is this, yo?
That's Derek.
Who is this? Motherfucker, I ain't had no motherfucker. Watch the show. Because I definitely had them last week.
Calm down, killer.
I did not have them last week. Fucking Colorado is not. I'm not with the hype, man. Y'all, you just started watching college football. I've been watching this shit for years, son. You just started watching it. You're a Colorado fan. Yo. You just started watching it.
Sir.
It's sad, man. Motherfucker's crazy. That fuckers is crazy, man.
All right.
Ayo, can I post something?
Since we on hold on. Well, 1 second. Since we on college football, I seen this post, right? It said Saunders won't be out next year. I mean, won't enter this NFL draft. Dion said he won't be entering the draft. His NIL money, and he wanted to stay for another year. So, of course, you know the comments going to be the comments. They saying he wasn't going to be a first round pick regardless this year because he don't want to sit behind Caleb. So he want to wait. He want him to wait, or he want to wait, regardless of how you look at it. But people saying that he's not gonna, he's not ready. He needs that extra year. Even if he go out next year, he's only good because he's playing with his daddy. He's not NFL ready. And
what? Now, only person I agree with is what Tom Brady said. Get in there and get the fucking practicing, studying those tape, and get better and develop his game. That's the only thing I agree with. Nobody saying that because of Dion. Dion not a quarterback.
If there's anybody more prepared to be a NFL quarterback, it's Shador
He has all the resources. I don't know. Like we told you already who he's been working with since young. You know what I mean? Tom Brady, Jeff Blake. Like he's been working with former pro quarterbacks, man. Like I don't know where they get this notion from. You know that's gonna come with it though. That's hate. People don't like, Deion because of his, what he does, his brash approach to the game and stuff like that. So, they're going to basically find a way to try to discredit his son and all the hard work he put in. As far as him, the type of player he's going to be. But I think he's right. I've seen some mock drafts that had him going as early as 6th. And I'm talking about the 6th pick in the first round.
What is it? What the fuck is everybody watching, man?
Y'all
being realistic, man. Get out of here. Let me look at these mock drafts. You got me looking at me. I'm looking right now.
Time out. Shador Sanders, you have watched him play before?
Yeah.
I ain't talking about Colorado. We ain't talking about the team now.
Jackson State too.
We're not talking about the offensive line and stuff like that.
I'm talking about I watched him at Jackson State and Colorado. You got to watch him play.
And he's not NFL ready.
No.
But Caleb Williams he is ready.
Yes. Yes.
Yes. Been watching college football this year.
Michael Penix is better than Shador. Michael Penix is better. Bo Nix is better. Come on, man.
Bo
Nix?
Yes. Yes.
See y'all later.
Bo Nix better be better. He should been in college for 8 years. He better be better than him.
That's crazy.
And I saw a post, Justin Herbert in his 4th year in the league. He faced against Bo Nix in freshman year. God damn.
So I got 351 comments on this post that I put up. And some people, what's one guy said he could stay in college for the next 10 years and he'll still come out as a 4th round pick at best. And people just
who? Sanders, yo. Sanders.
That's what I just said. And it's just like I don't know. So I know it's a lot that I don't see. And I don't keep up with all the college football games, but is it hate or do they got facts to back this up? Like is he not ready? Because they were saying he only got success because he's playing with his father. If any other team, he wouldn't be starting and shit. And I'm like, well, I don't think that's fucking true. Like I've seen him play before. Like I've seen a game or two, motherfucker. He can play the fucking position and shit. You know what I mean? Like it's just I don't know, man. Sometimes, man, I just sit back and I be looking at that shit and I be going down that rabbit hole. And once you start going down that rabbit hole, man, it's a deep fucking place you go down that bitch.
I just hope motherfuckers don't take me as hating. I've been watching the shit so long, bro. Everybody just started watching college football and just look at Colorado as this God's greatest team on earth, No, it's not.
Zal was saying the same shit yesterday. Zal was saying the same shit yesterday. He was like, they gonna be good maybe 2, 3, 4 years from now, but they're not going nowhere right now.
Look, can we break down why he isn't good? What part of it? Because when you put all we can do is go by the numbers, right? When you put the numbers up against everybody else, he right there with everybody else. So I'm just asking, because all they really go by is numbers, right? That's why they on Caleb.
Say that, man.
They on Caleb because his numbers. They ain't on Caleb because
they still on Drake May. He don't got no numbers.
Drake May don't have numbers.
Go look at it.
Drake May is the only reason why North Carolina is even relevant.
If you look at the past couple games, it's been running. Their running backs been pretty much that Dale Sillers.
He ain't got the touchdown and interceptions, but the yards are there. He's thrown quite a bit of interceptions to turn the ball over this year.
But I mean, for being honest with you, B, you can't really base it off of passing stats because we've been seeing guys like Bailey Zapp. He led Western Kentucky led the whole FBS in passing yards. There was no one in passing. Where he at now? 4th round pick.
Yeah, what we talking
6th
about?
round pick.
Because that was the same
No,
thing with
but
Zach
I'm
Wilson.
trying to throw out there with statistics. You can't just base it off of who's leading the country in passing. Because you had another quarterback that was that Bowling Green led the country in passing. And that wide receiver was Greg Lewis, who wound up going to the fucking Giants. I don't think it's all about statistics, man.
Brock Purdy didn't come out the same year as them, did he? Did he come out the year after them?
Then you
Ain't that
got
right, Jim?
damn, I'm trying to think about it, man.
Hey, Jim.
Yeah.
Purdy came out the year after Trevor, right?
After who? Trevor?
After Trevor Lawrence.
Yeah.
He came out the same year. I didn't think he came out the same year.
He ain't come out the same year, no.
Yeah.
Yo, this is Sports Illustrated got him going 10 to Minnesota.
Who?
Let me see what Shador.
Who?
Let me see what the.
What
Shador.
is that 2025? Because he's not going.
No, this is early projections. We don't. If he was to come
No,
out, this is
hold
what
on.
they believe.
Look at the date on that. What is the date on that article?
The date on the article is 2 days ago. The 25th.
and Deion said a whole week ago he's not going to draft.
Listen, that's all good and well. They just, they always do early predictions and stuff like that.
CS got Caleb, got Drake May, the JJ. Okay, get bum ass JJ McCarthy. They got him projected to go to the Giants. Get the fuck out of here. Bo Nix.
Shit crazy.
Come on, man. This is the one you looking at. I think I'm looking at the one you looking at. Did he got Shador going to Atlanta on CBS?
Nah, that wasn't that one. That was SI. SI had him going to this 16 hours ago. Let me see what this one said. Denver, Minnesota.
I do like mock drafts, but I try to get away from it. The mock drafts be throwing you all over the fucking place.
No, this one don't got him in the top 10. I don't know what they see in Bo Nix. He has.
He played well enough, man.
Man, when you gotta stay in college till you 27, like, yeah, you better be nice playing against kids. Joker spent 3 years at Auburn and another 3 years in Oregon. Like, get out of here.
Sam Hartman, what happened? What he said? What are you talking about?
Okay, Draft Wire. Hold on, Draft Wire. This USA Today, they got Shador.
I'm on Tankathon.
They got him going. If he was to come out going 17th to the Bucks.
The Bucks gonna be that low?
That's not too low. That's like
this middle. That's middle of the. That's middle.
Oh, that's why I'm getting invited. Who the fuck is Christix?
That's middle of the pack, man.
All right, so is that all we got? We're gonna wrap it up. Are we looking up stats?
Look at that mock drafts. The NFL season ain't 4 weeks ago.
That's disrespectful. Where's Michael Penix at?
Broncos fans done gave it up already. They
they looking at drafts. They can look at drafts. They can look at drafts, mock drafts.
They looking at the Denver Nuggets and shit. But they about to give us shit. All right, so everybody that came out, want to appreciate it. Next week, can y'all tell a friend, hey, check out this show. We can start building our audience and our base. Shout out to Derek. Derek definitely dropped 109 comments.
Yo, I like this mock draft.
Single-handedly, 109 comments. So
they got us drafting JT Tuamalu.
Whatever the fuck that is. All right.
Motherfucker, that's Ohio State. Take
peace, love, and hair grease.
and then.